Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Head grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
Good morning, everybody, boys and girls. Good morning. We are back at it like we never left. What up, everybody? Good freaking morning. Happy, what is it? Today is Tuesday, May 12th. What up, everybody? Appreciate y'all tapping in. What up? Good morning. Good morning. What up? Hit that like button on the way in. Happy freaking Taco Tuesday. Hope everyone had a great Monday. Hopefully you guys didn't work too hard. What is going on? What up, Joe? What's good, dude? Chevy Rides in the building. What's good? IQ IRL in the building. What's good? 2-2 in the building. What's good? Good morning. Raffy Taffy Boy RPK says. Chris Treyway, Cass, and Nova Kane. Amazing. Chevy Rides. Good morning. DeLeon. Good morning. Jojo Dancer. Good morning. K Anderson RPK. What's good? Good morning. Treyway in the building. What's good? Featured. Marcel, Tifa, good morning. Corey, what's good? Riddle Me Kicks, good morning. Jinx, good morning. What up, dude? Steven, Big Ron's Kicks, what's good? Mass Dawn in the building, what's good? Good Wash Details, good morning. Funk Mod, McDaniel, what's good? Pew Pew, what's good? Kenny, Mr. Nice Kicks, Eddie's B World in the building, what's good? Two-Tune, what up, world? Rodsky in the building, what's good? Francisco, J Red House, good morning. Big Easy in the building, Braveheart, Leo, good morning. What up, everybody? Scene Lover, he says, we here. Bobby Shampoo in the building, good morning. Kenny, Marv in the building, what's good? Good morning, everybody, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great freaking Tuesday. Buddy, what are you doing, bro? Come on. Let's see, 11 110,000 pairs of pink Travises of the other pair. Wait, what? Loud Pack, what up, dude? Good morning. I'm still waiting for my tracking to update on my Bluetile. I hear orders taking longer are the ones with the special box. Shout outs to Adobo for the 10 gifted memberships in the chat. What up, Mr. Sheridan? Good morning, yo, with the kicks in the building. What's good, Petty Eddie? Good morning, Lace Fresh. I see you, Treyway. What's good, dude? Yo, shout out to my boy Adobo, man, for the 10 gifted memberships in the freaking chat, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you guys got a membership from the homie Adobo, make sure you guys are saying thank you, man. Shout outs to the homie Adobo for the 10 gifted to start off the Tuesday freaking morning. There you guys go. Bird, what up, man? Good morning, man. George in the building, top of the morning. Nightmare in the building, what's good? 490 East, I see you. Drew, what up, dude? Good morning. What up, dude? Did anyone get a shipping info on the Air Max 1000.2? Yeah, we appreciate that, Adobo. Thank you so much, Par. I appreciate that. George, what up, man? Good morning. Stock numbers hasn't changed. Stock numbers are still the same from yesterday. So we're looking at roughly around what, 40, roughly around 40-ish thousand, or not 40-ish thousand, 4,000 pairs for the SBs this morning, by the way. If anybody was gonna ask about stock numbers have not changed, chat. It has not changed. Stock numbers are completely the same from yesterday. So 4,400 pairs is what we're looking at. What up, Pete the Greek? What's good, dude? Mike in the building. Good morning. What up, fam? What's good, dude? Mr. 843. Good morning. Eugene, what up, man? Good morning. What up? Sup, Bowl in the building. I see you. What up? Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. I really do appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Good morning. Happy freaking Tuesday. I think we have the Air Jordan 3 EA today as well. So I think that's going on at 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. PST. So we'll see. That low, really surprising, to be honest. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's a quick strike. You know what I'm saying? It's a quick strike. So I'm not surprised at all that the stock numbers are really, really low, you know? So these Blutiles is it, Sup Bowl says. Good morning, Raph and gang. What up, Alexander? What's good, dude? Fire Fleet, good morning. What up? Good morning to everybody in the freaking chat. What is happening? Hopefully everyone's staying cool, man. It's gonna be over 100 degrees today out here in Vegas, man. It's gonna be hot. So like yesterday, I was like, bro, I didn't want to go outside, but I still did anyways. Like, imagine it being like 80 degrees at like 9 o'clock still, or like what was it? What was like high 80s in the last night, dude? I was like, bro, it's still warm outside. It's already like 9 o'clock. What's dropping, Trey? We got SB dunks this morning. We got the dunks. The Blutiles officially dropping this morning. We also have the possibly EA. I gotta double check. What up, V? Good morning, dude. I gotta double check on JD Sports this morning to see if there's exclusive access, because I'm pretty sure there's EA on. I believe it has to do. No, actually, there's no EA symbol next to the shoes. No EA symbol next to the shoes on desktop, so there's probably there's no EA for these threes this weekend. These ones, you guys know how like both of these threes are dropping on Saturday. No EA symbol next to them, so it looks like it's no EA. If you don't cop the Blutiles on Sneakers, StockX doing 100% off seller fees today, so the prices should go down. I'm camping out at the Swatch right now. 5 more days. Dude, this Swatch, Gris Montgomery, what up, man? This Swatch situation, bro, is insane. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, sneaker resellers, I'm pretty sure those are the guys camping out. Like, every single one of them are sneaker resellers, Pokemon resellers, all of them are. Like, it's insane. People are camping out like 6 days before or 7 days. Like, what are we doing? Hold on. Let me pull this up, man. Rojo Vision, what up, man? Like, people are serious. Pull this up real quick for y'all.
To Swatch, we're about to see how many people are in line for the AP that drops this Saturday.
So here we are right here, and I already see, oh yeah.
Bro,
It is. Hell no.
7 days.
Nah, yeah, it's over, y'all. Shit is cooked. I'll take this one, right? Alright, bet. See me put in my chair. Yeah, y'all see me put in my chair right here, y'all. Yo, Swatch, if y'all see this video, y'all see we was here from whatever time. Yeah, y'all see, bro, I'm about to camp 7 days for this joint right now, bro. So wish me luck.
7 days before?
Yo, there's only like 10 people in front of me. I'll see y'all Saturday.
Alright, we have Five Below. I'm about to find this chair right now. Let me go ask somebody.
Oh yeah, I see these right here, but I need the other one. Oh, right here.
Nah, I've never seen a taxi like that.
Alright, y'all, it's about like 7 o'clock.
Dude, 7 days before? Like, what the heck? I think it was my HDMI cord. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. Like, 7 days before is insane, bro. Lines already forming for upcoming Royal pop-up collab release May 16th via select Swatch stores. Dude, that's freaking nuts. 7 days before. 7 days, man. I got shit to do. Chad knew it. Cushy says, morning Raph, a little late to the stream. What's going on? What up, Danny V? What's good, dude? To make 1,000 profit? I mean, I guess, but I mean, for camping out 7 days before is nuts. So supposedly the one out here in Vegas is getting them. We have one in, I remember because I was like, bro, we have one out Caesar's Palace. So these are all the stores getting them. So California, Topanga Mall, which is one of the nicest malls out there in Cali that I've been to. Valley Fair, San Jose, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, and then Nevada is getting them, which is the one in Vegas. Caesars Palace, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Texas, Michigan, and that's it. So, I mean, even if you got one, Cushy, you ain't standing in that line. What else, South Jersey? What's good, dude? Bro has his kids in line too? That's insane. Wouldn't you rather just work a decent 9 to 5, not in the cult to make more than those same 7 days? It is what it is, I guess. Dude, 7 days is nuts. Ain't none of y'all gonna, ain't none of them gonna shower, brush their teeth. They're just gonna stay there for 7 days. Like, insane. I am big man outlook says. Has any swatches held? I don't know, bro. This is like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not the biggest watch guy, so I wouldn't necessarily know what the hype was all about, to be honest. I'll be like the dude that's looking outside in, like, well, what are we doing? But I mean, it's just majority of them are like sneaker resellers that are in that line, dude. I don't even know if any of those guys want them for the. I'm pretty sure if you're camping out for 7 days, you ain't keeping that watch, bro. You flipping that. Like, I don't understand. 7 days is nuts, dude. There's the same guy that's sitting there, dude. This guy must just be a full-time reseller, because I see him on my feed time to time. I'll be in Charlotte when it drops. Maybe I should stop by, Brittany says. Minimum wage is 17 an hour. Loser standing in line for 168 hours. I mean, like I said, I will be down in Vegas for this RAF. I want it for the RIS. I mean, if you're going to be down in Vegas for this, like, I hope you're in line now, big man outlook. Because, I mean, if people are camping out 7 days before, I'm sure all the rest of the store is almost the same way. Like, the resellers out here in Vegas are like the same way they treat Pokemon. Like, it's just a bunch of sweats. Like, I promise you, there's probably a bunch of ghost chairs out there. It's just the fact you can get 50 to 70K average brand watch for about $500. So that's why it allows people who never owned an AP to own one. Swatch, one of the first brand of watches, is an outdoor rug type brand, like army material. Maybe now a little different. Everybody buying watches. It's basically people are gonna flex a $400 watch like it's a 100K watch. Ben C says. I need a watch, bro. Every store same way. I can go to the one in Chicago, but I can't camp for 5 days. I promise you, dude, all the stores are probably the same way, man. Everyone's outside, probably camping out already, dude. Like, if New York people are they're just different breeds, man. They just built different. But like 7 days, chat, like, think about that. Let that sink in. 7 days before a release. People are camping out. I mean, granted, where they're at, it looks like they have a bunch of options, a bunch of places where they could, like, maybe take a number 1, take a number 2, go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we got to stop concerned about what other people do with their free time. Yeah, but still, media, dude, like, that's not normal, bro. Like, that's why people would talk about it. Like, an average person, it ain't camping out 7 days. I mean, before the release for a watch. Like, I know, I understand that people can do whatever they want, but like, that's not normal. So, like, of course, people are gonna say something. Like, that's insane, dude. Like, think about it, bro. 7 days before release, they're sitting there to not brush their teeth, taking a shower. You know, they ain't gonna eat. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna try to eat. But like, that's not normal, bro. Like, that's why people are gonna say things like that. That's crazy. You glazing too much. Glazing about what? There's nothing to glaze here. The quad is in line right now. In the NYC, they will camp no matter what. Understand, trust. I mean, from NYC. Where do you shit and piss? I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're probably in an area, like, there's a bunch of areas around here. This looks like it's like downtown or something. I'm sure they could find areas where they could probably piss and shit. Like, you know, stores or, like, you know what I'm saying? These probably door dashing food, waiting in line. That too, door dashing. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro. People would say the same thing about shoes community, though. But like, in general, though, it doesn't have to do with the watch. It's the fact that people are camping out 7 days before the release. Like, it could be anything, bro. It could be a fucking Labubu. It could be a Pokemon cards. It could be shoes. It could be anything. But it's just the principle of being out there 7 days before the release is insane, dude. You can't say that's not. That's pretty crazy, bro. I mean, that's insane. Let's see who says what acceptable and what's not. B. Lewis says, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying. Like, now you guys are you're just overthinking shit. I'm just saying, like, that's just not really normal to do, specifically for this. I mean, I get other people do weird shit, like, that's common sense, like, duh. But we're talking about specifically this. Everything else that you guys, some of you, like what B. Lewis just said, like, that's just common sense, bro. Of course, people do weird shit. People wipe back to front. That's weird as shit, right? But we're specifically talking about this topic, okay? Don't make this about yourself, okay? We're talking about this, okay? We're talking about this specifically. We ain't talking about dude that's down the street with no pants on. We're talking about people lining up 7 days before the release, you know, for a watch, okay? All right. I don't know. The reason why, it's probably because it's resale. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. You know, people are talking about this, and you know, because there's a lot of resale to it. You know, Good morning, guys. And by the way, Big Boss Don, what's the stock for the Bluetiles? Yeah, I got you. Stock numbers is around 4,400 pairs. 4,400 pairs. Dudes in line right now are the ones getting upset. Dudes in line right now are the ones getting upset. I don't know. People just coming in here making it about themselves, bro. We're literally speaking about like the watches and then just making it about themselves in the chat. Piglet for the 8-month re-up. Every relic in Brooklyn going to go be after me. Piglet says for the 8-month re-up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. There's a stock number. Someone asked about stock numbers for the Bluetiles. There they are on the chat, on the screen. If you guys want to take a look at them, there you guys go. Okay. Now Raph, you out of pocket with the white brick technology. Hey man, listen, I'm just saying, because it's like people say comments in the chat like we don't know. People do weird shit. Like, you know what I mean? Make it like it's common sense. Imagine your card declines after you get to the register. Oh man, I'm sure someone's gonna crash out, bro. So let's see. Unless I'm making like 5 to 7K and camping out for 2 weeks. I mean, I think this is like what, like the longest people are camping out for these watches, or like 7 days. So it's insane. I think it's the fact that we get on it and should be able to mention it and move on. Bluebird says, yeah, I guess so. No, Timmy's copping Bluetiles. They need to scrape every dollar together to buy these swatches. Pete the Greek says, yeah, I don't know. Are they even releasing online? Are these like releasing online or something? Like, I know they're releasing on the 16th, but are these watches like releasing online, chat? Because I know they're in store, but like, dude, I can't imagine how these watches are gonna get cooked online, bro. These watches probably will get cooked. 48 hours you spot in, locked days 3 to 7 you cost, and the line holds. It's only weird until it's an item you want badly enough to sit out in line for. Yeah, but there's not much. I don't think I'll stand in line for 7 days. It's only in-store only. Gotcha. In-store only. Gotcha. Okay. You picked up 3 pairs of Bluetiles in Australia today. There you go. Congrats. In-store only. Okay. Only in-store. In-store only, Michael says. Okay. Everyone's all saying in-store. I don't know. Nigel's in the latest sneaker shopping. They look nice. Yeah, I'm starting to see reviews of the brick after bricks. I know Jay the sneaker guy just put one out, and then the homie he got kicks. We're definitely gonna take a look at them this week. They say in store only those locations you read. Okay, so only in store. A bunch of unemployed people standing in line. Dr. Aaron says, hey man, listen, baby, people have like 7 days of PTO they want to use, and be like, all right, let's go ahead and use 7 days of PTO. You never know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone in that line, most of them are resellers, but I feel like someone in line is most likely gonna want one. You know, walking around with a Swatch on their wrist. You know what I'm saying? Flexing their watch. That's what I'm talking about. Standing in line for 7 days is ridiculous. It's crazy, but hey, man, like I said, I wouldn't do it. But you know, people are out there, you know, outside. Dude standing in line for watches to get noticed by other dudes. Eddie B's World says, I hope they cancel the drop like the van. Dude, imagine. Oh my god. You know what? I could see that happening. Jake B, what up, dude? Wild Boy SK, what up, man? How are you, bro? It's been a while since you've been in the chat. Let me tell y'all something. I could absolutely see that happening. Like them shutting it down. Like, I could absolutely see them doing that. Like having them shut down the entire drop. Because people don't know how to stand in line, bro. I bet you New York's gonna do that, dude. It's gonna happen. That line is getting old. Bunch of people in their line with no job. What about being your own boss? Mr. Man says, I got a bucket for them to kick around. 1K for a week. Tifa says, earn not giving. It will happen. They're on 2 streak shutdown. Man, like I said, dude, if I was one of those dudes in line, I'm gonna be like making the whole announcement. Guys, listen, we all want this Swatch, dude. We can't if we all, you know, rush the door, ain't none of us is gonna get anything, dude. I cannot imagine that. It's like the same guys that were camping out 3-4 days before the for the Vans, and then it ended up getting shut down. Like New York location got shut down, LA location got. I think all the location got shut down for the Vans drop. For the Satoshis, those got shut down. That drop got officially shut down because no one couldn't act right. So imagine those guys standing there for 3-4 days and they shut it down because they couldn't be adults. So that, you imagine camping out for 7 days and then it gets shut down. Oh yeah, I'll be pissed. How mad would you guys be if you guys camped out for 7 days and then it shut down because people couldn't act right? Oh man, people are gonna be pissed, dude. I could honestly already see it happening. Like the releases on Saturday, we're gonna see videos. And imagine only like how do you know you're guaranteed to like if you're camping out for that long, how do you know you're guaranteed? Like if I'm like 20th in line, I don't even know if I'm guaranteed a watch. Like people are probably standing in there, probably some people standing there are probably taking L's. Like, what up, Deadly Venom? What's good, dude? Me and the homies jumping one of these guys straight out the door. What? You ain't doing nothing, Tifa, bro. You ain't jumping nobody. They still got 5 more days. Them shit's already backdoored. Oh man, imagine. Well, I don't condone any violence. I listen, I don't want anyone fighting out there over a watch, let alone for some shoes. You know what I'm saying? But I got a serious question. Which fast food place has the best breakfast? I'm hungry. I mean, whatever you're craving for, man. A camp community forms after first 2 days, so your spot is locked. You could go home and your spot is secured. You know, Mazdon, it sounds super easy the way you just said it, but some people are desperate. Some people can't act right. People have big egos. Hey, like, you'd be surprised, bro. What you said sounds like a perfect world, but nowadays it just hasn't been the same, bro. It hasn't been ran right when it comes to some of the drops that makes a lot of profit. You know what I'm saying? Papa, thank you so much for the 19-month re-up. Hey, Raph, salutes to you in the chat. Shouts to you, man. Thank you so much for the 16-month re-up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Like, I've noticed that items that have resell, that has the most resell, causes the most like arguments and commotions around the drop. You know what I'm saying? And like this could be a bad situation. But I like I said, I don't condone any violence. I hope, the drop goes smoothly, but in this case scenario, I don't think it will. So I could honestly see it getting shut down. It's like that one person just ruins it for everybody else. You guys already know how this goes. There's always one person that ruins it for everybody else, with sneakers, with anything when it comes to lines. There's always that one person. Good morning, Rav. Just joined. Are these Blutiles numbers? If so, do they have smaller sizes in the 5 men's? Yes, they go down to a size 4. So size 5, 24 pairs for your size, Lenise. So people are going to be disappointed. It's literally just a pocket watch, not a wristwatch, Mr. Yeah, but people are not really there to wear it, to be honest. I truthfully think most of those people in line are reselling that watch, bro. I don't think they're just in line just to keep one. I think they're honestly going to just to flip it. They're just going to flip that watch, man. So what's next, chat? You remember, I always ask you guys these all the time. I always ask you guys this, like, what's the next trend? Like, what is the next trend? They're there to resell it. Absolutely. It's not just a pocket watch. It's a convertible, so it will have a strap also, Rami says. It's a pocket watch and a wristwatch. They got to pay the rent, Luno says. Yeah. I'm sticking with my $50 Casio. What up, Raph? And the collection fam, J-Boy says it's actually a wristwatch and a pocket watch. My Money makes people do crazy things, Ben C says. Ben Baller confirmed. I mean, you're not wrong. But like I said, people are outside, man, 7 days before. I'm going to be paying attention to like how this drop is going to go by Saturday. Like, I'm really curious. Like, I'm really curious of how that, what the outcome is going to be with that New York store. Like, I'm really, really curious. People are there to resell, waiting line spots as well as the watch, Num says. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I think most people that are standing in that line is 100% flipping that watch. Like, I don't know how many watches, you know, people get per person. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be one per person. How much is one watch selling for? Like, what's the retail? Like $400, $500, and it's reselling for over $1,000 is what it is, right? Like, yeah, I don't think watches are really a trend. I think it's more so that people are been in the game of watches, but it's more so like with our space and sneakers, seeing that something is not how do I explain this? Like, for instance, like we kind of look at what's kind of going on in our space and sneakers, and seeing other things other than sneakers trending is what we kind of look at, right? That's kind of more, okay, that's the trend in the sneaker space, right? It's like, okay, sneaker resellers are going to watches now. They're reselling watches. What are the sneaker resellers doing? That's basically what we look at. What up, Brahus? What's good, dude? Shoes reseller is getting mad. People want to resell a watch. Can't make this up. Shoe reseller is getting mad. People want to resell a watch. Can't make this up. Wait, what? Shoe reseller is getting mad at people wanting to resell a watch? Wait, what? Why would shoe resellers get mad if that's what the shoe resellers are doing? That guy that we just showed on the screen, that's standing in line for 7 days, he's a sneaker reseller. So why would he get mad if he's in line? Look at what happened with the Alaskas. Iko Raf, what is the stock on a size 13? Yeah, I got you. 354. Yeah, I think like reselling watches have been around. It's just like I said, when it comes down to like the sneaker space, like that's what people look at of what's kind of trending. You know what I mean? So yeah, these watches are dropping on May 16th. Oh no, we already have the list. We already have the list. I literally just showed the list, Rami, of which stores are getting them. Literally just showed it right here. So you probably just jumped in a little late. That's why it's fine. But I already have it. So the watch game is different. Beast not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, I remember there was somebody on Discord that was a huge watch collector. And he like collected watches and then just held it because they hold its value. But yeah, people already lined up out here in Austin. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like they're dropping those watches out here in Vegas. And I'm pretty sure that store, like the way I've noticed, the way Vegas works, especially like high-end stores, is that they already have clients that they sell it to already. So I'm sure like these watches are 100% backdoored to their loyal their loyal clients that are constantly buying and paying thousands of dollars in their store. I'm sure that's from what I hear is that's kind of how it works out here in Vegas. Okay, I'm not speaking to all the other stores. I'm speaking for the stores out here in Vegas, because there's a lot of high-end stores that I know a homie of that tells me that, you know, specifically shops at a location and spends thousands of, hundreds of thousands of dollars all the time, and he gets like, the VIP treatment and gets like the first dibs at certain things. And I'm sure this store probably does the same thing. I mean, this store is in Caesar's Palace Forum Shop, so I'm sure they have like a bunch of clients that they sell that comes in and buys a bunch of stuff all the time and sells it to them. So I wouldn't be surprised. Omega and Swatch, look it up. That happened a few years ago. Same motion. It's a starter watch. Real AP watches are $100 to $200,000. Tim says. High-end stores don't sell watches. They sell timepieces. Scott G says. I don't know, items, whatever items it's called, bro. So many fights over the sellout in NYC for sure. I think one of the craziest thing about it is that the actual watch hasn't been seen yet. I believe they are only mock-ups and that have been put out. Just stay safe if you're going to camp out, fam. Cass says, yeah, facts. If anybody out there going to camp out, good luck, bro. My resale money is ready. All I know. There you go. Can you show where the watches are dropping? Yeah, I mean, listen, if you're asking where they're dropping at, it might be too late, bro, because people are outside for these. Yeah, I'm sure people are outside. People in line gonna get scraps if they're lucky out here in Vegas. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure there's people out there camping out already out there in the forum shops, and they're probably not going to allow people camping out inside the forum shops overnight too. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure they're going to have people camp out outside. I just don't know exactly where. Camping out for 7 days outside Vegas would be crazy. Yeah, it's been hot. Yeah, in the last couple days, it's been 100 degrees. Like, today is going to be over 100. It's even hotter. Like, it's even hotter out there in the strip. So if they're going to have people camp out outside, which most likely will happen, like, they're not going to allow people camping out inside the forum shops, overnight. It's just not going to happen. They're going to have them camp out outside at a specific line. So, and it's over 100 degrees today. Out there in the strip, it's probably 105, bro. If it's 101 where I'm at, it's most likely 105 where the strip's at, bro. It's pure heat. So, yeah, people are camping out. It's going to be all high 90s all week as well. So, if this drop is not until Saturday and people are camping out for this outside out here in Vegas, yeah, they're going to be in the heat, like in the literally 98-degree weather all week. That's disgusting. I would not. Hell to no. That is insane, dude. Yeah, it's like the last couple of days, it's been 100 degrees, bro. It's been pretty hot. Like, imagine being under the sun for 7 days. Like, oh, that's tough. Let's see. Probably go by Atlanta Saturday morning after work. Check out the scene. The malls are in the trenches. They won't let you in. A police will move you weather condition wise. Yeah, I mean, I promise you out here in Vegas, they don't give a shit, bro. They don't care. They'll say, okay, you guys have to stand out here. If this is the line, you have to stand out here, bro. I'm telling you, Vegas is super Hollywood, bro. Like, you may not think that, but, like, it's Las Vegas, bro. Okay? There's a bunch of Hollywoods out here, dude. Raph, did you saw the HDMI card? I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. Reset it. I reset my computer, and it's fine now. So I'm sure it's just the HDMI cord that was kind of loose. That is the reason why my monitor was doing the way it was doing. So, but yeah, hire a homeless person, $50 a day with 3 meals. Work smarter, not harder. I mean, you can. There's a lot of resellers, sneaker resellers used to do that. They take like the homeless guy, be like, yo, you want to stand in line with me? Like, hey man. See, people are already reselling this stuff. These watches, how are they? Hold on. So you guys are telling me that they get a whole box? You're telling me that they get a whole box, chat? What up, Mike? What's good, dude? AP Swatches pre-sale any preferred color. $1,400. Located in France. Like, do they get a whole case? Sell water and deodorant in those lines. Easy money. Oh, absolutely. What up, Mike Garcia? Thank you so much for the 1 year re-up. Good morning, Ralph. Let's get these W's.
GM Ralphie, let's get these W's.
Shout out to my boy Mike Garcia for the 1 year re-up. I appreciate that. I don't know. I really don't know how much is retail. I think retail is roughly around like $400 or $500, right, chat? Like, I don't really know exactly what retail is. I genuinely do not know what retail is. Time is the most precious thing you have in life. Yeah, facts. No, there's 9 watches in that box. The crazy thing is no one has seen the watch yet. No one has seen the watch yet. Is that what you're trying to say? No one has seen the watch. We're talking about watches now. The shoe game dying. We moving into watches. What's the next move? Philly says. $300 to $500. $300. Yeah, I think it's the 500 retail. Anybody know how many of the ship to me special box Blutiles are there? I heard 50. I hit. Wild Boy says. I'm not sure how many special boxes are out there, bro. I'm not sure how many. I'm not sure. So retail hasn't been announced. They will reveal it tomorrow. Gotcha. Price is $300 to $500. That's all the watches in one box. That's a display for the store. Each watches. I bet you that box is empty. There's no way they're gonna display that. They definitely have that shit empty. What up, always banging? What up, dude? The reveal of the actual watch is supposed to be Wednesday or Thursday. Rob the Beard says. Gotcha. Is this the stock numbers? Yes, this is the stock numbers for the Blutiles. Yes. Shout out to my boy Mike Garcia for the $10 donation. Mike, thanks so much for the 10.
Arroba Mike Garcia 1856 donated $10. Rafi, what do you think of those UNC5?
What do I think about those UNC5s? Fire, bro. They're very, very nice. They're very nice. Very, very nice, Mike. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Man, these companies got it like cracked down then, man. If they don't even know what the watches look like, man, listen, ain't no leakers, no nothing, bro. That's insane. That's insane, bro. That's insane. Maybe a special box for a few sneaker dubs would be crazy. Resale will be a $1.5 to $2,000. Yeah, the crazy part is that people are going to pay those prices too, probably. We're all going to be asking that question next month, Drip King says. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you know, because I think the official images officially came out in hand. But shout out to my boy Mike Garcia. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Yeah, I think the UNC 5s are fire, man. I think they're very nice. Definitely one of those shoes that I'm definitely copping this year. I had the original swatches back in the late 80s. Raph, sent you an IG of a guy that... I don't think the thing is, like people say, no one knows how it looks like. No one has one in hand. No one knows how it looks like. That's why people are like making like AI images thinking that they have the watch in hand, but really they don't. So I need a 7.5 on the Bluetile for my daughter. Anyone willing to assist? Braveheart says. Braveheart, I'll go for your size, bro. I'll go for your size. Snake Pants for the 2-year re-up. Rafi, I'm at Arby's. You want anything?
Rafi, I'm at Arby's. You want anything?
Don't ever ask me that question, Snake Spins. Arby's, bro. Dude, like I said, I haven't had Arby's in years. Let's be honest. People will never be able to get an AP. That's why they going crazy. Like I said, guys, it's gonna suck where like only a couple people hit. Not everybody on that line is gonna hit. Raph, are we doing swatch numbers on live stream? No, dude. I know. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know anything about watches, bro. I don't, man. I really don't. Like watches are like, I don't have a watch collection. I don't own a watch besides an Apple Watch, and that is it, bro. Like, so yeah. Of course, yeah. Only thing that hits on the sticks, getting the meat around meat mount is insane. And their milkshakes, honestly, don't sleep on Arby's hits. John Brown says, I haven't had Arby's in like years, bro. Haven't seen not one Arby's out here in Vegas. Not one, bro. Those watches are childish to get to me get a Rolex. Raph, I'm at Jollibee. You want anything? Yeah, some chicken, bro. Absolutely. Watches have a different audience. Yeah, they really do. Like, it's actually crazy to see that, like, and that's why I asked you guys, like, there's other things that people be collecting other than sneakers outside of like the shoe game. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be collecting other things. Like, after this conversation that we had yesterday about this watch, Like, y'all were sending me a bunch of your watch collections on Instagram. Like, a lot of you guys are. I want the Travis Scott AP. Yeah, wipe your mouth after you're done. The CEO of Chipotle said you can meet Max for free. So I've been there twice and loaded up my burrito. That's insane. Ravi, want some coffee? No, I'm good, bro. I appreciate that, Treyway. It's plastic. That's the thing, is going to be the worst bootleg watch ever. Watch collecting gets very expensive. Oh, I mean, that's the same thing with sneakers, bro. I mean, I'm sure it's probably more expensive with watches because the retail is probably more than what's it called? More than sneakers. So cars, guns, hats, coins, gold, stamps, slides, and chicks, Cushy says. What up, Synergy? The hat over Arby's. Synergy says. Watch collecting gets very expensive. It's plastic that what's the best beginner watch brand? I don't know, bro. You're asking the wrong person. Nah, for the $10 donation. He says my stomach is wrecked from spicy Jollibee.
Arroba Namjobi donated $9.99. My stomach is wrecked from spicy Jollibee. Drop some memberships to tail away my pain.
Shabo Boy Nami. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Shabo Boy Nam, man. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. All right, here we go. Here we go, dude. If you guys want a membership, make sure as thanking the homie Nam for the gifted memberships in the chat. All right, take the pain. Take the pain of the spicy chicken. What up, Dean? What's good, dude? China is pumping out 1.101 reps of every color as we speak. Landing Pokemon cards in NYC is going to be easy this week with all the scalpers in line right now for the watch. Yeah, that too. Or like, you know, the ghost chairs make a difference where like ghost chairs, you know, people put out their ghost chairs. So just saying. Shout out to my boy Nam. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. He gifted everyone, Melgot Kick says. Save, invest into a nice Rolex. That is a man's watch. Man, Hype, you over here talking about like you save some money for a man's watch. Man, you acting like a kid in the chat saying that shit, bro. If you could get the Kid Cudi G-Shock in Bapex that looks like an AP, I'd be cool with that, Wild Boy says. Who respects the ghost chair? I mean, you'd be surprised. People won't touch the chairs, bro. Chat, listen, I'm sure a lot of you guys ain't touching the ghost chairs, bro. Do I own a Rolex? I don't really collect watches like that, bro. Like, watches are really not my thing. Watches are really not my thing. Do you keep the grass cut, Raph? Jay says. Casio is fine with me. The last place I would wait, first come, first serve, would be NYC. I would take a road trip to Pennsylvania. Raph, you don't own a Rolex? Calm down, bro. I have a few, buddy. Dude, I didn't ask you. First thing, Hype. I didn't ask you if you own any watches, nor that I don't give a nor that I care. Okay? My comment from you was like, you're saying that like whoever's buying these watches is a kid and get a grown man's watch and get a Rolex. Like like this grown man talk, buddy. Shoes are my smaller investment. Dude, you're acting like a child right now. Like talking about you're a grown man. You're talking like a child, Hyped. This guy, I told you this is Hype, bro. The Hype talks this way all the time. He has such a big ego. We're so impressed, bro. Oh man. So I just know who has like a big ass ego in this chat sometimes, bro. Hype is one of them, man. Oh my goodness. Imagine flexing on Watch in 2026 when you literally have a cell phone that tells time. He needs validation. Man, it's okay. Yeah, I guess so. Get a Rolex first, bro. Until then, stay out of it. Bro, what do you mean stay out of it? You're in my fucking chat. You're in my chat. You're literally in my chat. How are you going to tell me stay out of it? It's my chat. Man looking for attention. You don't got it home. Well, this stock numbers are for the Blutiles. These are for the Bluetile SBs. No, he's not trolling. That's the way he talks, bro. Like, I know Hype. Hype's been around this channel for a while. That's just the way he talks, bro. He's just got a big ego. Monoraf for real. Hey man, it's okay. That's just I just know how Hype is, bro. That's the way he talks, bro. That's how he talks. And he expresses that like he knows he has a big ego, and he just likes to brag a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Can afford a Rolex, but I can't afford Ravi's memberships. Big volume. My gosh, no. I'm not gonna put that on anybody, bro. It's fine. It's fine, bro. It's fine. Let's see. You haven't been in here long enough if you don't know Hype, Rami says. Damn, can't afford a membership is nasty work is crazy. Come on, bro. It's all good. It's all good. A whole family. Wow, Keith says. Just, you know what? It's just one of those things. Just let it happen, right? Just let it happen. Some of you guys could get my drift, bro. Y'all can get my drift, bro. It's just like, you just let it happen. Can we get a dono train to Hype so Hype can get a membership? Ben C says. Yeah, if anybody needs me to like scroll up and down the sizes, feel free to let me know. I know the size has been kind of sitting there for a little bit. Just let me know. So I can afford an AP and a Rolex, but can't afford Rami's new merch, Rahu says. That's so wild. Let bro live. Just his personality. Tutun says, yeah, I mean, but you got to realize people, that's how the internet is, bro. People will go into people that act that way, bro. People will go into, bro, the internet is undefeated, man. Like the internet is undefeated. People don't give a shit, dude. So if someone has like a big ego on the internet that just like all they do is talk about themselves, people will go in on them, bro. That's just how the internet works. Size 12.5 at 907 stock, and sheesh, no blue SBs, no blue AP me. Do you know how much a Rolex costs? Rolexes are expensive, man. They're pretty expensive. They're expensive. My dad has a Rolex. He got one for as a gift. He's never had one, like, because my dad only wears watches, like, you know, on special occasions. Like, my dad has asked me if I wanted a watch, but like, I don't really wear watches. So Shower Boy Ben C for the 10.
@bench 2079 donated $9.99. Can you do 5 more memberships for Hype?
Shower Boy Ben for the $10 donation. Can you do 5 more memberships for Hype? Sure. Let me see. Shout out my boy Ben. If you guys got a membership, make sure you guys are saying thank you to the homie Ben C, bro. Make sure you guys say thank you to homie Ben C. Shout out my boy Ben C for the 5 gifted. Raph, what's your thoughts on the Kobe draft packs? I think they're fine. I know there was a little bit of hate on it yesterday, but I think they're cool. I love the concept of the blind bag. I think that's really, really cool. You don't know exactly what color you're going to get. I think it's fun to see. I think it's fun. I think it's fun for the for them to see. Listen, chat, maybe on my wedding I'll be flexing a Rolex to let you guys know. Be like, yo, guys, I got a Rolex before my wedding day. Oh, I thought I was supposed to put it on my ankle. Sorry. Got a Rolex. But shout outs to the homie Ben C for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate that. I think the Kobe 4 draft pack, I think it's dope. I like the concept. The blind box type deal. I think that's really, really cool. It's fun. You know, some people don't like it. I think it's cool. But yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. Dude, the thing is, Two Tuned, even if there was no blind surprise bag, people would still trash the concept in the shoe. Trust me. People would probably still talk crap about the sneakers. Look at all the rest of the Kobe's. People are starting to talk down about Kobe's now because Nike's making too many of them. And now people don't want them. So it's just like you can't please everybody. You feel me? Like, just can't. Raph, we all know you could have had a Rolex, but decided to go to WrestleMania instead. Hey, man, WrestleMania, it was fun. It was fun. Now I can rock my Ultra 3 without being clowned by watch collectors. I got a Rolex, but it says relax, bought it from my Philippines trip. I think I'm cooked, V says. Uh-oh. Gonna be a lot of returns on them Kobe's because people just want the yellow pair. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Let them. They will be clearance prices, Zach says. That's what I'm saying, man. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Brutally. What up, DH? What's good, dude? Good morning. Rolex in Miami is something else, Kane says. Rafi's Rolex anklet is crazy. Let's see. Since we are talking, who wants to donate to the giveaway? Hype says. Donate to the giveaway. Hype, I thought you got it like that, bro. Why don't, since you have such a major collection of watches, why don't you donate one to give away on the stream, bro? Why don't you donate to one on the stream? Pull up the Jason Tatum's Air Jordan 14 Mustang pack. I haven't seen them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest fan of the JT's sneakers. You know, I honestly rather have the Jordan 40s over the JT's. I just don't like the look of them. That's it. But no, I know what you're talking about. I seen it yesterday. What's the total numbers, Raph? Roughly around 4,400 pairs on these dunks. Roughly around 4,400 pairs on these dunks. If anybody's interested in these dunks, roughly around 4,400 pairs. Trey for the $2 donation.
Life 91 donated $2.
Yeah, total stock roughly around 44.18. 44.18. Because I know a lot of people are gonna go for these dunks this morning. Listen, with this shoe being like a quick strike, I'm surprised this isn't even on Sneakers app. So he helps on stream. He has the long dirty nails 100%. Bob also says. Damn, that's nothing. John Brown says I can cop my own. Rocks big. We what? Shout out to Everyday PJ for the 2.
@everyday donated $1.99. AP is coming out with a $300 watch.
Shout out my boy Everyday PJ for the 2. AP is coming out with the $300 watch. Here we go. I know some people are saying like they average between like $200 to $500 is the retail price. So I might get another Rolex after I pay my car off next year. I'm long overdue for another one. There you go. I like these, but I'm gonna pass on these because I'm gearing for the Travis Scotts and the Brick After Bricks. Piglet says, yeah, I know a lot of people are saving all their coins for the Brick After Bricks. You know, they're 100% waiting for Brick After Bricks and Travis's. So I mean, we'll talk about it like probably starting tomorrow. I want to start seeing these reviews that I've been seeing online with the Brick After Bricks and Travis's. I'm telling you guys, this whole conversation about like what we talked about yesterday about the sneakers app ending, that shit's going to get thrown out the window, bro. That whole conversation is going to get thrown out the window. And then everyone's going to be hyped over Brick After Bricks, dude. I promise you, the sneaker game is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere, bro. The sneaker game is not going anywhere. All right. If anybody heard those news yesterday about the sneakers app and then, you know, Nike's down bad and this, bro, sneakers ain't going nowhere, boys and girls. Nowhere. Okay. Just know that we're just in different times now in the sneaker game. Reselling is down, dramatically down. So I'm going for Frank the Tank. I'm going for the homie Blue Braveheart this morning. He needs help grabbing a pair, I think for his wife or something. Sneaker app ain't going nowhere. Yeah, just sneakers in general, man. Like I said, I told you guys, it's a buyer's market. You know, I think the real collectors that genuinely love the sneakers that are coming out are the ones that are, you know, they don't really care. They don't really care about, you know, resale or anything like that. I'm sure some of you guys do it on the side, but I'm pretty sure you guys are content with the sneaker game. Like, it's either that, you know, you buy stuff that you like, and then if you don't like the sneaker, just move on to the next one. You know, all the hype stuff will go for them. Can't hit. Move on to the next one. You know? So, they ain't going nowhere. All right? Sneakers app ain't going nowhere. Sneakers game is still here. It's well alive. You know? Just the resale in the sneaker game is just not there right now. So, Nike not dumb to kill sneakers app. Facts, bro. Nike's still getting their money either way. 100% they're getting their money either way, right? Even though they've taken some losses throughout the years, you know, it's not the numbers that they're expecting. I think that's what it is with a lot of companies, is that they're not making their goals, basically. Obviously, they have to beat the goals that they did last year in the last quarter of last year. You know what I'm saying? So that's fine, right? I mean, that as a company, you should be concerned about that. It's like, we're going down. We're supposed to go up. You know, as a company, it's like, what can we do to, you know, to beat our goal? Like, that is like really the reality of it. So, but at the end of the day, does that mean they're gonna, you know, shut down? No. Like, they're probably one of the biggest sneaker companies in the world, bro. You got Adidas, you got New Balance, you got Nike, you got all types of brands, you know. But when their situation, they're such a big company, dude. Like, of course, you know, people are gonna be concerned. People are gonna talk about it because they love sneakers, you know. But at the end of the day, like, it's not going anywhere. Reselling definitely died down a little bit, you know, but sneakers is well alive. I need retail only. I love the space we in. My kick says, yeah, I promise you guys, like, nobody ever in here, I promise you guys, you do not want to wish another pandemic. You just don't. You just don't. A lot of people are going to complain. I bet you this. People are going to be complaining.
Any
like,
Salt Lake City peeps
Alex,
going
for the
to Kilby?
34-month re-up, any Salt Lake City peeps going to Kilby? Wait, what's that? Shout out my boy Alex. Is that I'm not sure what that is, but shout out to my boy Alex. Thank you so much for the re-up. Like, it's been around for a long time. A long time. You know? It's just social media has developed throughout the years where you see a lot more people outside seeing what people are actually doing for certain items. You know, back in the day, you know, social media wasn't as poppin'. YouTube ad wasn't as poppin' like this before, like in the early 2000s. We already know that. I mean, that's kind of common sense. You know, things developed throughout the years. You know, people were still outside for sneakers. It's just, you know, it's just grown throughout the, you know, then if depending how long you've been in the game, like, it's just grown. It's just grown. And it's just, the reselling game is not the same, bro. Rob Vicious, what up, man? The best time for collectors right now with the reselling market down? Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to pray for another another pandemic, man. Because I promise you, during the pandemic, if you look at all the other streams, man, the older streams, dude, the amount of people that were complaining about not hitting on certain sneakers, everything, all the, like, Air Force Ones, all white Air Force Ones, all black Air Force Ones, were selling out like everywhere. Like people were buying them up. Jordan 1 mids used to resell. People were reselling Jordan 1 mids, chat. Yes, we live copped Jordan 1 mids. Okay, we were live copping Jordan 1 mids. People were wanting it. People were asking about it. People were asking for stock numbers. How many pairs of mids are dropping? Why? Because a lot of people were reselling during the time was reselling mids. And people wanted them. Panda dunks. I mean, dunks, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, dunks were at its peak, right? So, I mean, that's when New Balance really got introduced to a lot of people. Everyone like JJ Jones, like New Balance were like selling out like crazy with the ALDs collab. Like those were tough to hit. So I'm saying that's a wild hearing live cop on mids. That's what I'm saying. But that's just how it was, bro. That's just how it was. You know, like that's why if anybody wasn't around the streams during that time, we used to do a segment. If you guys would know, if you're an OG in here, during the pandemic, I came up with a concept thing called Raffy Rings. What was Raffy Rings? That was whenever like JD Sports, Foot Locker, Champ Sports, DSG wristbands were a thing during the time. Skate shops, we were doing live calls at skate shops wondering if they were getting certain sneakers during the pandemic. Like I'm talking about 2020, 2021 drops. Like we were calling up stores because, you know, things were getting shut down. There was like a lot of late shipments because of the pandemic, right? We were calling all the stores, be like, yo, what's going on with this? Are you guys getting this? You know, this was way before exclusive access was even a thing. Okay, like you don't want that. You really, really don't. Okay, this is a really perfect time to start buying sneakers. Wherever you guys could go, show up to the store, you could grab them. You know, like it was tough back then. This was really like the introduction of like skate shops starting. A lot of more skate shops were getting like these exclusive SBs. And that's why we're calling like all these SBs, like not SBs, excuse me, skate shops, asking if they were getting, yo, you guys getting the Street Hawkers? Y'all getting the carpet companies? Y'all getting the Gum-Dums? You all getting the Strawberry Coughs? Like what's going with that? Like we used to call everybody, dude. The popularity of the sneaker game goes in waves. There will always be a core group of sneakerheads to keep the game going. Resale is one of the part of the industry. It will always be around. Absolutely, Russell. I agree. You know, it's still around. You know, they're still around. You know, resellers are still reselling sneakers. They're just not moving as quick as they used to. You know, Priscilla. Wow, someone brought up Priscilla. That is like, yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like that's why things have definitely changed. You know, everybody that really got into the sneaker game, in my personal opinion, like during the pandemic, we've talked about this before. We've got a lot of new heads that got into the reselling game during that time, and they got addicted to money, which is fine. You know, who doesn't love money, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys love money. You guys love making money, all right? No, everybody loves money. Right. So I feel like that's the reason why you see so many different trends every single year. If you remember, TikTok was never really a platform where people were selling things. I mean, I remember during the pandemic, I was not really streaming as much. This was like literally the beginning. TikTok got introduced. My sister actually told me about it when TikTok was first introduced, and that's where like cards, like people were doing like there was only a couple people doing it, where they were doing like rip and ships and stuff like that. And like TikTok used to be really not really a business platform, but now it is. Like you got a lot of people running their business on TikTok. Like people are using their career and implementing it on social media. So it's definitely not the same anymore. I came back to the sneaker for resale. Like think about it. That wasn't really too long ago. That was like 5 years ago. Roughly 5 years ago, where TikTok first got introduced. And it's like TikTok is absolutely at its peak. TikTok is the reason why, in my personal opinion, because Instagram never had Reels. They never had Reels. And I said this the other week. They just got Reels like 2 years ago. YouTube Shorts, the same way. It's because of TikTok. I mean, everyone could say, yo, Rav, no, that's not true, because Vine was a thing like that. But Vine only lasted for a couple years and it just died down, right? And then TikTok was introduced back in like 2020, I think, where I first found out about it. I'm a straight up collector for sure. Could care less for resale. TikTok is trash now. I mean, the thing is, TikTok is whatever your algorithm is, and that's why people have to understand. That's the same thing. If you watch, I'm sure a lot of you guys watch either Reels, Facebook Reels, or YouTube Shorts. You should know how your algorithm is. Your algorithm, whatever you watch and whatever pops up is what you watch. Okay? The first video is whatever the first video is going to be, almost like the second, third, sixth video that pops up. It's whatever you watch. So I wouldn't necessarily say these apps are trash. It's whatever you're watching. I buy shoes. That's the same thing with like Facebook. People are like, yo, Rav, I watch Facebook Reels, but a lot of those Facebook Reels are connected to Instagram, because you could connect your Instagram Reels to Facebook, and that's how people just be swiping up. If you click on a video, it will say, oh, redirect to Instagram. Vine did it first. Why are you trying to give TikTok the credit? Because they get the most credit, Dion Anthony, and it's a fact. I mean, sure, you could say Vine did it first. Yeah, sure. But TikTok definitely gets the most credit, whether if you like it or not, buddy. Like, just saying, it's the truth, bro. Vine died down back in like 2015, 2014. TikTok got introduced around COVID time, and people were like, on there, not as much people as it is now. And then over time, the last couple years, it went crazy. TikTok 100% gets that credit, whether if you like it or not. Why does TikTok have a bunch of feet videos? It's because you're watching it. Like I just said, your algorithm is what you watch. So if you're getting a bunch of feet pics or feet videos, it's because you're watching them. That's how the algorithm is. It's the same thing with Instagram. It's whatever is popping up is what you watched. If your homie sends you a twerk vid of a girl twerking, guess what? Don't be surprised if a twerk vid ends up popping up on your 6th video you swiped up, because you watched it. That's literally a fact. Like, that's just how the algorithm works, man. So if you're getting feet videos, it's probably because you watched a video that has feet videos in it and it popped up. Basically, you just called yourself out. I was wondering why it was so many twerk videos on my timeline. Yeah, probably because you're watching it. Snapchat is just full of nothing else. My algorithm is ass and shoes, Kevin says. I love a pretty foot. Which these numbers, I don't have a chance, especially in my size. Unfortunately, I have to go to resale route. Oh, dude, speaking of that, dude, I have to change my address on this. Yeah. I'll do it later. TikTok invented social media too. LOLJK. Viewership is always up, but the creator payout is down since the US took over, Monte says. Yeah, I've watched I watch a lot of like investment people videos, and they kind of talked about like the social media side where you make the most money at. You know where people make the most money at, chat? Like, I was like, what? Like, this individual makes the most money at. He said his lowest income that he's received out of all platforms is Instagram. Instagram is only used by like getting like partnerships or like sponsorships, but like when it comes to your own videos, you don't get paid as much on IG. And then he said the most he gets paid is on Facebook. I was like, Facebook? What the hell? Chat, Facebook is where a lot of creators get the most money from. He said number 1 was Facebook, number 2 was Snapchat, Snapchat, and then he said YouTube, and then TikTok, and then Instagram. Someone brought up the income of TikTok because it did change, because they did talk about that a little bit. So insane, bro. Facebook. Yeah, just because they have different algorithms of ad revenue. I think they have more ad revenue on Facebook on any other platform. That's why. Toof, what up, man? Good day, Rav. What up, Toof? What's good, man? How are you? It all depends on your country, region, right? I mean, that was just that individual. So I'm sure everyone has their own, like, their own algorithm, what I'm saying, their own, like, their own opinion, experiences. That's just based off like the gentleman that I've been watching. He's the guy that, if you guys watch him, he's the guy that, have you guys seen those videos where like he interviews like millionaires and billionaires? Like, he's a really good interviewer, bro. You cannot say no to the dude. Like, he just knows how to talk to people, like to interview people. It's insane. He was like, what age did you make your first million? Like, he just knows how to talk, bro. Even though like they like say no to him, like that dude like just knows how to talk to people, man. Like, I don't know if you guys seen his content before. I've heard Facebook pays well. Yeah, it's just more so you have to get into the algorithm and just the rhythm of how it works on Facebook. I've never tried it. I might have to one day. So, what are these stock numbers for? The stock numbers are for the Bluetiles. So, his contacts list is insane. I'm sure it is, man. He's met so many people, bro. It's insane. So, and I don't know how he just knows where all these people are at too. But yeah, we got about 15 minutes, chat. 15 more minutes. Make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button. All right. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Really do appreciate you guys tapping in as always, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Good luck if anybody's going for the Bluetiles as well. All right, Bluetiles, if anybody's going for them. Morning, brother. What up, Rocket? What's good, dude? What up, what up, what up, what up? Facebook is the new informational for old folks. Instagram is about to get investigated for allowing girls posting improper content. Also, the lockdown is going to happen soon, Zach says. Anyone going for the Bluetiles? Oh, a lot of people are going for the Bluetiles this morning, man. A lot of people are. It's only 4,400 pairs that's dropping. And that's it. So I don't wait, hold on. Is this a 10-minute draw? I wonder if this is a 10-minute draw. And shout out to everybody that gifted a membership this morning. Thank you guys so much for your guys' support. It is a Leo drop this morning. Thank you guys so much for what's it called, for all that. We're gonna take a look at that here shortly. I just got a notification from Z, so we're definitely gonna take a look at that for sure. Okay. So make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button. I really do appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. All right. It is a Leo drop. Let everyone order. Okay. It's going to start to pick up after this week is officially over, chat. All I'm saying is be prepared. Next week is stacked. Okay. Next week is stacked. Really, really stacked. We got brick after bricks. We got mine slides. And then the next following week, we start to talk about Travis's a little bit. And yeah, it's gonna be a busy last 2 weeks here on this channel, man. It's gonna be busy. So if you guys are just slowly coming back to the game, the sneaker game, make sure you guys wake up, because there's gonna be a lot of things happening in the next 2 weeks. Okay. I'm really hoping, because I know we're gonna get this question a lot. Are the brick after bricks going to be on the Nike sneakers app? I hope so. I think so. I think we are going to get the brick after bricks on the Nike sneakers app For the Travises, I think we're gonna get Travis Scott's on the sneakers app. I think we're gonna get that the sailed colorway, but not the red swoosh. I'm hearing the red swoosh is the limited pair, I think. Or maybe it's the other way around. So we may not get both. If we get both, hey man, that's fine. But just know I will keep you guys updated throughout the entire month. Okay, Brick After Bricks is coming very, very soon. Next week, Friday. Sorry, I'm like, yeah, I think Friday. Next week, Friday, or is it 21st, 22nd? Oh, Brick After Bricks. So, cop Bluetile's SBs online for the Drift House. Also, cop matching tee Bluetile website. I'm so ready for the next week. Manifesting brick by bricks, Brick After Bricks. Birthday on the 21st. That would be a great gift for me. There we go. Let's see. On these. I'm helping the homie Braveheart for a 7.5 for his daughter. June 11th, Brick After Bricks sneakers app. Mo says. So you're saying Brick After Bricks is June 11th and the 22nd is going to be on the Nigel Sylvester website? I don't know. We'll see. I would just think it would be the day after. How you feel about the Travis's wrap? I don't really need them, Mo, honestly. I don't really need them. I would say out of the two colorways of the Travis's, out of the red swoosh and the sailed swoosh, I'd rather have the red swoosh. I think the red swoosh is the best pair out of the two. But I genuinely don't need the Travis's. I don't. So imagine making limited shoes in the day and age of reps, Juju says. Yeah, what's the Lakers in 7 years? Because she says, can you, didn't the Lakers, dude, the Lakers got swept yesterday. I was like, dude, the Lakers are not going to win this game. I didn't even watch it because I was like, you know what? They're going to get swept. Can you track after market prices for which one? Why does Shy Pink say $5.15 on sneakers app? I wouldn't be surprised that could be the case where like they drop it on the Travis Scott website on the 29th and the sneakers app will be on a different day. So I don't know. We'll see. Not gonna lie, I may even pay resale on the breaks if I don't hit retail. 402 Car Kid, what up, man? What's good, dude? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. What up, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, OKC is just a good team, bro. They're just a good team. Like, OKC's young. They have a lot of depth and on that bench. They're just overall the better team. That's it. They're just the better team. They're just the better team, bro. And that's just sometimes in sports, you got to be realistic, bro. You know, you got to have some delusion to have some hope. But like at the end of the day, man, like you just got to call it for what it is. OKC, I wouldn't be surprised if OKC goes back to back. I really wouldn't be surprised, man. Don't be surprised if they go back to back, man. I would love to see, like realistically, I would love to see OKC and the New York Knicks in the finals. I think that would be a really good matchup. I think the New York Knicks are playing like really good basketball right now. And I would love to see those two teams in the finals. 2 for the 46-month re-up. Laker fans, the Cowboy fans of the NBA. Not necessarily,
Lakers
bro.
fans, the Cowboys of the NBA.
You can't really say that, too. You can't really say that because the Lakers won back in like what 20, what was that, during COVID? So I mean, can't necessarily say that. Cowboys haven't won a chip in a long time. Someone compared like the New York Knicks. It's like the New York Knicks is like the Cowboys of the NBA. Because it's like, you know how the fans are going crazy and like they can't saying crazy stuff. And then after they lose, they don't say anything after that. I don't think that's a good comparison, though. I wouldn't say that. Hey, I get off my Cowboys, man. Mo Kick says that would be the Bulls. You can't be realistic for rigged sports. Monte says if Knicks make the finals, they're gonna need to shut down NYC. Tifa says. Plus the Lakers don't say they are winning the chip every single year. Yeah, I don't really see the Laker fans saying that. I don't ever hear Laker fans saying this is our year. I don't really hear that. Now, if you would have said LeBron fans, that would have been different. Wishful thinking says. At least the Knicks make it to the playoffs. Uh, Mickey Mouse BS ring. Yeah, that don't count, playa. Two says, okay, whatever. They still want a chip, bro. It's still on the record, so I guess it's made up. Knicks haven't won in any of our lifetimes, Ike says. Laker fans say we winning the chip every year. Where? I don't really see that, bro. Let alone not only there's only like some of you guys that actually watch basketball in here. Raph, nobody really talking about 3M hits behind the netting on the brick after bricks. That's why I'm saying we're gonna take a look at some of the reviews that I've been seeing online. I haven't seen Jay's video. There's a couple videos I want to take a look at. We'll definitely cover it tomorrow for sure. But we got the blue towels. We got about 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes, chat. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes, chat. 8 more minutes. All right, good luck to anybody in the chat that's going for this. Good luck, man. All right. NBA could fake a Lakers champ if LeBron retires in the years, but I think he won it and won with Luka. We hear, what up, Scene Lover? Trade Cam rings to the Indiana Fevers. Seattle fans say they're gonna win back-to-back. Rob Vicious says Lakers won first play-in title too. Can you imagine how many foul shots between OKC and NY? Wishful thinking says, I know, facts, dude. Especially with the OKC. Man, let me tell you, Supreme signups today. I haven't heard a Laker fan say that, including myself. Facts, bro. You don't really hear that at all in this chat, bro. I'm gonna spend a bag on brick by bricks that basically is a fire red. Hey man, listen, people are gonna do it, making up shit to fit their narrative. Tanene says, hey man, like I said, Tanene, you can't make it up, bro. Listen, I want the Knicks to win. New York deserves a ring, JPG says. I'm sure every city deserves a ring, bro. 6 minutes, chat. All right, 6 more minutes. Good luck to everybody in the chat, man. Hit that like button. If you guys are new here, subscribe up. Appreciate you guys having it. If you're ghost watching this morning, make sure you guys run it up for the one time if y'all don't mind. Okay, hit that like button. If you guys are in here, if you're ghost watching, you guys already can you guys don't mind hitting that like button? I really do appreciate it. What up, Lake Nation? What's good, dude? Drop the 60-second in hand reel of the brick after bricks on here, Mo Kicks. What up, Mo? What's good, dude? Hey, you got the brick after bricks. I'm not surprised. You be getting all the freaking early stuff, bro. Denver deserves another one. We sucked for so long, Kevin says. Only thing NY deserves is to keep the streak alive of no chips. That's insane. All right, 5 minutes, chat. 5 more minutes. Good luck to everybody in the chat, man. 5 minutes. 5 more minutes, man. 5 more minutes. All right, 5 minutes. All right. Remember, if anybody said SBs are dead, don't go for these. Okay? All SB haters, don't go for these, remember. No, you know what? Go for them, bro. Cowboys are so embarrassing, Caesar says. Is there a story behind Nigel's choosing the colorway of the brick after bricks? Yeah, he explained it, man. He explained the story behind it. You know, it's basically the brick colorway, but just in a different blocking. That is it. So going to the new Portland Fire game tonight versus the Liberty. Excited to see our new team, Tony says. The media pumps up the Lakers every year like they are contenders. They haven't been contenders for a long time. I mean, yeah, they got Luka, they got LeBron, and they were what, number 4? They were what seed was the Lakers, number 3 or 4? I mean, they're contenders, bro. What are you talking about? They've been contenders. They've been contenders. Pokemon scalpers, please stay away. KPG says. All right, here we go. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Good luck. Good luck to you guys, chat. Good luck to anybody that's going for these. Good luck. We got 4 minutes. Butterfly Boys is crazy. Lakers are past time, just like the Bulls in the 90s. Luka being out gave them no chance. Absolutely, bro. They needed Luka. Let's see. They had injuries though. They were third before Luka got injured. Salutes to the first father-son duo ever swept in the playoffs. Kilima says, "Yo, these SBs fit true to size." I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a pair, so I wouldn't necessarily know. If anybody has a pair of these blue tiles, what do you guys think? True to size? Half size up? Bro, they're still contenders though, KJK5. They're still contenders. What are you talking about? Go half size up. Hit my pair on the blue tiles already. Size 12 men's. Half size. Landing today. Rap game Ryan says. Here we go. 3-minute chat. 3 minutes. Perfect shoes to match your tramp stamps, Ike says. That's insane. SB usually half size up, B Smitty. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Good luck. This is not going to be easy, chat. It's not going to be easy, man. Man, stop that. Williams was injured too. Even if Luka was healthy, I think Lakers would have lost, not swept, but lost. It don't even matter, bro. J-Dub is not Luka, bro. Stop it. Toof, what are you talking about? J-Dub ain't Luka. J-Dub ain't putting the numbers that Luka does every night, dude. What are you talking about? That's such a bad comparison, bro. You don't know ball, bro. Just stop. Here we go. 2 minutes. Luka, do not compare Luka to J-Dub. What are we doing? 2 minutes, chat. Yeah, I personally think KJK5, like, you talking about that Luka play no defense, like it's there. They still have. It's still Luka, bro. Like Luka, LeBron. I mean, who would have known, bro? Who would know? Who would know, bro? Who would have known what they could do with Luka playing? We're just saying this because you know Luka didn't play at all. Orange Kobe 6 is loaded up on Sneakers app. Kobe 6 is restocked. What the hell? Oh man. Kobe's are gonna restock. Man, what are we doing? Why are they doing this to me? Dude, this is a setup, bro. This is absolutely a setup. This is a setup. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely a setup, bro. All right, here we go. All right, hold on. We're pending. We're pending. This is messed up, bro. This is absolute. This is diabolical, bro. I know, Tito, the thing is that like it grew on me, bro. It grew on me over time on these orange ones. I say it all the time that that was one that I regret not getting because they look better in hand. All right, here we go. I'm pending. Let me know once you guys are pending, bro. They're gone. What happened to the Kobe's? What happened to the Kobe's? It's still there. Anyone pending? Let me know once you guys are pending. Let me know once you guys are pending, chat. Let me know once you guys are pending. I just took an L on the Kobe's. Oh my gosh, that was not meant to be. I just took an L on the Kobe's. Thank God. It wasn't meant to be. I went for the Kobe's and I took an L. I went for the Kobe's and I took an L. Thank goodness, bro. Let's see if I hit on a size 8. Dude, I took an L on the Bluetiles SBs so quick. I took an L on the Bluetiles. It's not even letting me select the size. Yeah, those Kobe's freaking flew. Anybody here? I just took an L on the Bluetiles. Took an L on the Bluetiles, took an L on the Kobe's. It wasn't meant to be. Hit on the SBs. Alright, I'm pending again. I went for a different size if anybody needs it. The Kobe's like disappeared. Yeah, I just took an L on the freaking Dunks. Dude, gone. Oh my gosh. Flew. Gonzo. I mean, 4,400 pairs and that was it. The Kobe, I don't know what happened to the Kobe's. The Kobe's are gone. Another L, another L. Let's F and go. 10.5 secure. W on 11.5. Sold out. Dumb. I hit on both. Bluetiles. Raph gonna hit on the Dunks. No, I took an L on the Dunks. Took an L on the Dunks. Took an L on the Kobe's. Took an L on the Dunks. Took an L on the Kobe's. Quick L too. Got a Kobe's in a size 12.5. Yeah, the Kobe's probably had really low stock because, like, dude, I took a quick L on the Kobe's. Kobe's got cooked. There was probably only a couple hundred pairs of them because they got cooked. I didn't see any of the other Kobe's. There was more Kobe's on there. Kobe restock. Yeah, I seen someone said what the Kobe 8s. I don't know how many times they're gonna restock those Kobe 8s. Yeah, now I see it. See the 8s, the 6s sold out. If you guys go to view all, they have them on there. The Kobe 4 Barcelonas, the Kobe's in kid sizes, the Kobe 3Ds are on there in full sizes. It's on the feed chat. They freaking got cooked too. The Kobe 3Ds got cooked. The Kobe 8 year, the horses was on there. I don't know if you guys caught that. The year of the horses, there's plenty of sizes on those 8s. I'm working now, so I gotta mute the audio. No, it's good. I'm sorry that I took an L, bro. I took an L on the yeah, what the Kobe 8s, the 3D 6s, they all dropped on the sneakers app. Huge Kobe restock, bro. They're trying to dump inventory. Shout out to Amar for the $5 donation.
Arroba Marbellistrax8982 donated $4.99. My first W on SNKRS app in a min.
My first W on sneakers app in a minute. 11.5 SBs. Need the same sneakers love for the bricks. Salutes. Congrats, man. Congrats. Huge W for a lot of you guys in the freaking chat, man. For real, for real. If you guys managed to hit, congrats. For real, man. Huge dubs in the freaking chat. Shout out to my boy Marv for the $5 donation. I appreciate that. I missed the restock, Frank says. Yeah, it like popped up literally a minute before. It literally popped up a minute before. Now the Volt, if you guys check the feed, the Volt of the Kobe Volt is up there now. I don't know if you guys caught that. W size 12 in the Kobe's. Congrats, dude. That was quick. Hit on the Bluetile size 10 in Atlanta Braves Air Maxes, Kane says. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted, chat. I did go for the Kobe 6s. I went for the Kobe 6s. Took a fat, juicy L. I'll tell you that. I took a fat L on those 6s, bro. I actually went for my personal size, and I didn't manage to hit. So, Sneakers app is BS, Matt says. L on everything. Big W on 12.5 Kobe's. Snowbird for the 49-month re-up. Congrats on all the W's, collection fam.
Congrats. Confetti ball emoji on all the W's, collection family. Saluting face
Snowbird
emoji.
for the 49-month re-up. Congrats on all the W's, Collection family. Snowbird, thank you so much for the 49-month re-up. I appreciate that. Nike did me dirty, Frank says. Damn, gone with the wind. Finally got a W on the sneakers app. Congrats. I'm paying to resell on tiles. Down bad, too, says. I mean, at least they're not going for much, too. Yeah, they're going for a little bit over $200, which is not bad. I mean, I'm sure you probably don't need the special box with the blue tiles. Like, chat, like, I'm sure most of you guys don't really need the special box. Like, you really don't. Okay? Like, just get the regular box. It's going for a little bit over $200, which is not bad at all. You know, the SB is super affordable. So, I mean, it's not like you're breaking the bank for them. So, make sure you guys are posting your dubs on the Discord group. 11.5 on the blue tiles, but man's 11.5 on the W on the Kobe's. Look at this. A couple people hit on the Kobe's. A good amount of people hit on the dunks. If you guys managed to hit on the dunks, make sure you guys are posting your Discord dubs. W on 12 on my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, bro. It's time for another Grinch release. It's been 6 years. Yeah, it has. Imagine if the Grinches come back. People are coming out of the woodwork for them. I wanted them, but I ain't paying resale right now. Moving on to the bricks resale, Steven says. I got them in a size 11 again. I need the box. I wear the box too. Yes, it's Luca, and he scores a lot, but he also gives up a lot of points. What's the stock numbers on the blue tiles? It was roughly around 4,400 pairs. 4,400 pairs. Yeah, if you guys want to be a part of the Discord group, our community group is free. So for you guys to join, I would love for a lot of our new guys in here to join up. If you guys are a member to our Discord group, make sure you guys are connecting your YouTube account into Discord. We have a channel that says YouTube membership and how to link everything to it. And then I also want to remind everybody that's new to the Discord group, if you guys go up to the role selection up here on the top, like I said, our Discord is free. Okay, I'm not trying to promote and say, hey guys, pay for my Discord, because our Discord group is free. If you guys go right here, you guys could react to all the cities you guys want to react to, just to get a couple cool rolls. In order to access the Pokemon channel, just go ahead and do the react to the Pokemon. Got them right here, and then you'll get the Pokemon roll. I do want to mention, because I know we have a good amount of Pokemon guys in here that loves, like, just either you like to resell or like it for your personal. We do have a what's it called, a really good Discord admin group for our Pokemon channel. I will vouch for every single one of them. They do ACOs, and it works all the time for Pokemon Center and sometimes Walmart, sometimes Target. And they do have ACO options on there if you guys want to hop into that. I think he charges a fee, but the Discord's free. For most Discords, you have to get in there, and they still charge a fee for ACO. So you just pay the ACO fee if you end up hitting. If you don't hit, it won't charge your card or charge you if you guys end up hitting on ACO for Pokemon stuff. But I'm not an expert with all that. You could ask the homie iCommand. He runs all that stuff in the Pokemon channel. But I will vouch for him. He's 100% legit if you guys want to be a part of it. But yeah. How do you get the special box? You had to hit on the Bluetile website in order to get that special box. So, but make sure if you guys want to access all that channel, just react to the role selection on the Discord group. There's a lot of good people on there that are willing to help you guys, right? I'm not really in the resale game like that, but there is a lot of people that are part of that stuff in the group. I'm sure there is. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, it's more of like a community group. If you want to say what's up and whatnot, and chat it up with people. But yeah, is this a shoe channel or Pokemon? It's a shoe channel, but there's a lot of people that want to be a part of a Pokemon community. So it's been there, dude. Our Pokemon channel was been a thing since like 2021 or 2022. It's been around for a long time. It's just people are trying to catch up to it since there's a lot of resale now. So like I said, if you guys want to post your W's on here, we have a sneaker W's. I haven't really expressed how good our group is. Like, we have a bunch of other channels, recent pickups, fit picks, kicks of the day. We have a Hatch channel that Go and Ghost always runs, Pokemon channel, general sports bets, Nike SB chat. We have all that stuff on there. So if you guys haven't been a part of the community, make sure you guys join up. Shouts to Reason. Thank you so much for the 30-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And that's the reason why I told you guys to join the Discord group, especially when it gets to football season. I only promote most of the fantasy football stuff on Discord. So if you're not a part of the Discord group, make sure you guys are being a part of it, because that's where I really, you know what I'm saying? What's it called? I've been telling you guys that if you guys want to know all the updates for fantasy football, make sure you guys join the Discord group. Raph, you said if I hit on the online raffle the blue tiles, which I did, I'll get a special box. I asked for the message on the equal to sign my box. I hope so. There you go, Rap Game Ryan. Hopefully you get a special box. I really hope so. Make sure, hey, Rap Game Ryan, if you don't mind, can you update us if you get a special box? Let's see, $200 for a size 13 blue tile. They tripping. I mean, $200 is better than paying like $400, $500, $600 for SB. How do you hit on sneakers? I never hit on there or equal. I haven't hit on sneakers app in a while. So, I mean, it's funny because I went for the SBs and I went for the Kobe's and I still took an L. So, pro players in the league. Stop blaming the pro players in the league. Nah, dude. Hey, fantasy football is a bunch of sweats, bro. And I love it. I love how sweaty the fantasy football league gets, man. It really gets really, really sweaty. And I freaking love it, man. I love the competition, dude. It makes it fun. And actually, a lot of people actually try. Oh, 290? Oh, yeah, never mind. 290, you're pushing like $300. I mean, there's zero seller fees, so it's up to you. Or why don't you go to Flipper Drip, bro? Go to Flipper Drip. I'm sure there's people selling their pairs on Flipper Drip. Let's see. Hold on. Flipper Drip has zero seller fees as well. I'm pretty sure there's people out there selling their stuff. Dude, someone's selling mine size for $200. $235 for mine sides? Golly. That's how much they're going for? I haven't seen these in a minute. Here, $180. $180 for a size 7. Open to trades. That's insane, bro. I'm not going to lie. $280 or $230 or $200? I didn't know mine size went for that much like that. For those specific colorways. Bots won the on sneakers app. Kobe 4. What if this, chat? What if this? What if they completely remove bot protection on the sneakers app? Kobe 4 Barcelona is what the Kobe 8s. You're the horse, and Kobe 6 3Ds. Yes. And also the Kobe 6, the orange pair, also restocked as well. They only had a couple hundred pairs. Someone just sent me the stock numbers on the Kobe's. Bro, the stock numbers were like 400 pairs. That was it. Only like 400 pairs, chat. That's all you got. Blue tiles 135 plus gas to get to South Carolina for the release equal resale. Dude, on Jose time, I'm probably the only Rafi's Discord that plays TCG. I'm ready to battle, Rob Vicious says. Removing bot protection is the nail in the coffin. Congrats all the W's, Rami says. Should I go ahead and rage cop my boy? No, I would wait, bro. To be honest, like, I don't think SB, like, prices dramatically shoot up. Like, I would, if I were you, I'd probably just wait, bro. The sneakers app sucks, bro. I mean, it only sucks when we don't hit. The thing is, like, I'll tell you this, bro. Like, the people that really get upset because we can't hit on the limited stuff. Like, but everything else, whenever it's an easy scoop, obviously no one's going to say anything. People are just going to say, oh, they're a bunch of bricks or sitting, whatever, etc. But, like, that's the thing that Nike fails. Nike fails to drop more stock on a certain collab, especially for SB. Like, if they know, you know what I'm saying? Like, what up, David Bluetile? Look, we got David Bluetile on the freaking bill. What's good, my guy? Hey, congratulations on the drop, dude. Congrats on the drop, my guy. Congrats on the drop. Congrats on the drop. I'll tell you this, chat, is that like that's what Nike fails, bro. Like if they have like a limited, like a really popular SB, for instance, like these Blutiles, right? Dude, they could have sold like so many of these SBs if they had over like 50,000. You know, the psychology is sneakers drop is so stupid. I mean, it really is. It really is. Like let's be real here. Like if they drop, like seriously, hey Dave, you should have told Nike to give you more pairs. You know how much money you would have made, my guy. like not everyone is supposed to get them though. I mean, that's true, right? I mean, they make it unlimited for a reason, but like, hey man, listen. What up, David? What's good, dude? Hey, like I said, congratulations on your drop, man. For real. Huge success on your drop, man. Clearly, this sneaker was really, really popular from the beginning. You know, so congratulations on that. I asked for twice what I got, but they buy the unit in a year or more before the drop. Okay, that's fair. You know, because I know. I mean, Nike has been doing that for many years, especially for like SBs in general. How like they make certain like collaboration, you know, SBs. I mean, they've been doing it for a long time. But what my point is that what Nike should do, if they know that they're, because we all know that SBs don't really retro like Jordans do, right? They don't really retro like Jordans do. I just feel like if they know that they're not going to re-retro like a certain SB collab, it's like you might as well just drop so many of them because I know it's going to sell out regardless. You know, because when was the last time like they dropped so many SBs for a collaboration? I don't remember. It's been a while because I feel like the average SB collab drop stock numbers for sneakers app is roughly what? Like before it was like 30,000. Now it's like we've noticed that it's declining dramatically, which is fine because the thing is they're catering to more of the skate shops, you know, which is okay, right? What do you think they will work? Yeah, that's sure. So I'm gonna ask you this, since you're in the chat right now, Dave. I'm gonna ask you, bro. Like, do you have another collab possibly coming out later? I don't know if you're allowed to say this or not, because I feel like since there was so much success around this sneaker, especially like Deshaun Jordan sneakers, I think that was a huge success as well. Like, do you have a possibility? There's a possibility that Nike will give you another shoe later down the road. Well, also, when people start calling things bricks, they're going to dial back numbers. 100%. I agree. Because if that's how you got to build up some hype, right? They kind of have to make it limited in somewhat, but they don't. But you know, not everyone is something else. Because like for instance, like the reason why I ask, because like what? Who else has gotten collab in the last couple years? Multiple collabs. J-Rod, right? Or P-Rod, excuse me. P-Rod got a couple collabs in the last couple years. P-Rod and golly, I got a brain fart. Remember the one that I told you guys, the green shoe? The SB. I think they have a hard cap on shops at one drop these days. Okay. It's different with shops than skaters, Rami says. Gotcha. Yudo, yeah, I know Yudo has multiple. Yudo had multiple SB drops in the last couple years. It's funny because it's weird. It's kind of weird because like I would thought that Yudo would get another collab. Like with the success that Yudo has gotten in the last couple years and the amount of like popularity that people love his sneakers, bro. I'm surprised they didn't like push another one. I'm really, really surprised they didn't push another one. Dave, I should have reached out to you, bro. Like, I was telling the chat, like, the other day or the other week, I was like, man, I should have got Dave in this live cop. That would have been sick. That would have been dope, man. That would have been dope. They used to do one shot per quarter. I think they're dialing it back though. David says, "Yeah, I'm sure they are because I heard there was a lot of rumors that they were kind of cutting down stock a little bit." Because I remember like 2 years ago, bro, back in like 2024, where they were just constantly dropping SBs on Sneakers app, like almost every. It was like, dude, it was like two a month almost. So it's kind of interesting the way that Nike is kind of moving with SBs. And I said this before. I told chat this, and we all know this, is that like Nike SB they're moving different, which is fine, right? Like they're in a specific lane. They're in their specific lane, bro. They're in their specific lane right now, and that is okay, right? They don't need. Okay, I know Frank is going to say crazy things like this, but they don't really need Travis anymore to really hype up the SB. Like they're just at their own lane right now when it comes to Nike SB, bro. How many shop collabs have there been? I heard less than 30. There's not a lot. There's absolutely not a lot. Udo Air Force Ones are coming out soon. They are SB of the year for sure, and their story is better. Those tile blue dunks are fire. I'm glad I got my size. So, no, I took an L, bro. I took an L. I was going for the homie blue Braveheart for his Toof, don't start, bro. See, now you're just trolling, bro. Now you're just trolling, dude. Stop it, dude. See, you should get your mod removed too. It says 303 is my dog, David says. Bro, just like the Air Jordan 1 Retro, great shoe, but people pass on a great shoe. But all these SB dunks that hype get botted up shoes, there are more resellers than fans on Sneakers app. He's just freaking trolling, bro. He's just freaking trolling. David the Goat for dropping those dunks. Man, you don't have to like them. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that like I'm not gonna lie, when we first started talking about these SBs, I tell you this, man, there was a lot. I think this was probably the dunk that got people going back and forth. That would be my honest take on this. Like it was a lot of back and forth, bro. Like a lot. It was like probably the worst, like probably one of the worst streams to like talk about when we first introduced the sneaker. We haven't even talked about it for the first time. I wanted to save it for a specific day, and I did. And oh man, let me tell you something. It was pretty bad. But like I said, at the end of the day, like you said, like not everybody's got to like it, right? Like me personally, I'm a huge fan of the Deshaun Jordan SB collab. I think that was a really nice shoe, right? So far as SB of the year for sure, dunk of the year for sure. Tifa says it was really the worst stream of the year, man. It was bad. Like, yeah, like I had a huge headache after that stream. But like what Dave said, dude, like I told you guys, like you some people may like it, some people may not like it. You know what I'm saying? It's not everyone's take, you know? Like if I had a sneaker, right? I'm not expecting everyone to like it. Just like how I drop my t-shirts. Like I don't expect everyone to like the t-shirt. It's like, yo, Rav, like everyone's gonna have opinions. Like, oh, Rav, I'm not a big fan. That's fine, right? You know, I don't have to buy it. You know, I'm not gonna be upset about it. Right? So that's the same thing. Like, see, David knows, dude. Dave knows. He knows not everyone's not going to be a fan of his sneaker, but still, like, you know, that's not the whole point. I love the discourse over the laces. Dave hit your SBs on the black sheep. Hopefully I hit special box, get my pair tomorrow. That's why I told you guys, like, you'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. Some real good stuff coming out this year for SBs. I'm still really mad that they didn't drop the SB Jordan 4, the red one. I told you, like, Nike Nike fumbled the bag once again. Nike SB fumbled the bag again, not dropping that SB Jordan 4. I am honestly surprised so many people have love them. It's humbling. I mean, honestly, I can't imagine how you're feeling, David. I'm sure it's a good feeling with all, right? With all of the you know, the rollout with the sneaker and stuff like that. I think the one thing that I would say that you guys did a good job was that special box. I was like saying, like, yo, that's what Nike needs to do. Even though that was you guys had to come out of your pockets for those boxes, though. I think Nike in general has fumbled the bag. They just fumbled the bag with SBs, with certain collabs, with certain shoes. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you guys, like, Nike is fumbling the bag. Do we know how many were dropped total? I don't know. I mean, since Dave is here, he could probably tell you. I don't know what the total stock was. We only know the stock on the Nike sneakers app, and it was only 4,400 pairs. It's not a lot. I already told you guys this. I bet you David had, I mean, he could probably answer it for you guys, but I'm pretty sure this was my guess that David probably had majority of the stock over Sneakers app. Sneakers app only had 4,400 pairs, dude. Only 4,400. That's all they got. But it was a quick strike. That red pair wasn't even supposed to be friends and family. For David says. So I talked this, David, since you're in here, I talked about this like last week, for instance. I talked about this last week, and don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest SB expert, right? I've been around SB since they first, like, before even like they started pushing more SBs right before the pandemic, right? And I was talking to chat and telling them, like, Nike used to really push a lot of the special boxes, right? And I don't think that was more in-house releases back when. Like, I'm talking about like Travis special box. I'm talking about Chunky Donkey special box. I think Sean Clivers had a special box. Strangelove had a special box. I mean, if you count the amount of special boxes that they used to run and used to drop, they don't do the same thing as some of these new collaborated drops. Like Udo didn't really have. I don't think Udo had a special box. Deshaun Jordan, he didn't have a special box, right? What I'm trying to say is that I feel like that's what Nike should kind of go back to. Like, for instance, like the Arts and Rec. I think, was it Moondust that created that box, right? It was in-house. Same thing with the I think that was your drop as well, and there was one more that was in-house as well, unless it was something different. Yeah, I think that's up to the collaborator. Really? Okay, it's up to the collaborator. Deshaun did, I thought, came with the snakes and shit. I thought it was. I'm talking about like the entire presentation. I know, because like I think if there's add-ons in there, kind of similar to like the Gundams. Like Gundams didn't necessarily have a special box, but they had like, you know, they had the stickers, they had the Gundam, you know, stuff in there that you could create and stuff like that or build. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Like, I'm talking about like an actual special box, like a box within a box, if that makes sense. Like the Orange Lobsters type deal too. Right? So what I'm saying is that like a lot of those drops weren't in-house. Like, I believe what you said on your video, right? Those boxes were made in-house, not through Nike, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, like, Nike needs to go back to that stuff. Like, they need to go back to the whole special boxes with the Nike SBs, in my personal opinion. I think it makes it fun. I think it's a nice little touch, is what I'm trying to say. The wooden butterfly box is sick. I just got my wooden special box. There you go, Moondust. What up, Moondust? What's good, my guy? Riot SB definitely had a special box. I mean, you guys could think about all the special boxes they had, but I'm talking about just like the difference between in-house, like the one that Moondust created for Dave. Wait, that's literally what I'm going for Nike right now. That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to do that. I personally think that's where Nike is. I personally think that's what is going to make SB drops a little bit better, more fun for the people. But, I mean, I know some people don't care for it. Yeah, Moondust did the Deshaun stuff. So Moondust is basically the guy behind the releases. That's dope. Because I know he did it for yours and then the Arts and Rec. And then he did it for the Deshaun Jordans. That's dope. That's dope. I know. Moonlight is he's the guy behind the boxes, the special boxes. Chris Montgomery for the $10 donation.
Arroba Chris Montgomery 4148 donated $9.99. David, thank you for creating the SBOTY. I also love your sneaker reviews. I haven't hit yet on the Bluetiles yet, but if you have a size 11.5 legging
boxes everywhere, Moondust. Hey, Moondust, I might have to hit you up for a special box for some of my releases, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Shouts to Chris Montgomery for the $10 donation. David, thank you for creating the SB of the year. Also love your sneaker reviews. I haven't hit yet on the Bluetiles yet, but if you have a size 11.5 laying around, hey, shouts to my boy Chris Montgomery for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Los. Thank you so much. Elliot Hill is the Bob. I'm gonna listen to any suggestions. Thanks for bringing me in here. I mean, love these panels. Moondust says, yeah, I might have to get I know the thing is my streams are like literally early in the morning. I'm not sure Moondust. I think Moondust, aren't you West Coast? And then I know David's out there in South Carolina. So like, I would love to possibly one day get you guys on the show. My streams are super early in the morning. Like we start at 5. I'm in Vegas, so it's like we started out around 5:25 in the morning. So it gets it's pretty early. I know it's early for some of you guys, but I mean maybe we could try to figure out how to fit the schedule to get you guys on the streams. If you came to the event in Columbia or Charleston, you would have 100% gotten a pair. Yeah, that's what I heard. I know the homie, I'm pretty sure you know Rob the Beard. I know he kind of flew out from San Diego to your event, and he said he got one for him and his son, which is dope. Because that line was long. Dude, it's insane because people were waiting. It was like, what, raining out there? I think I remember when Rami called me on FaceTime and it was pouring down rain and the line was pretty long, but everybody in that line ended up hitting. According to what people were telling me, that everybody in that line hit. So, which was dope, you know, because I'm sure people didn't really know exactly what the stock count was, but that's what it seemed like. If you showed up to that pop-up event, everybody in that line hit. Yeah, I met him there. The line nearly wrapped the entire block. I remember someone sent over, I think it was V, which was Rami's wife. She sent over your I think it was your Instagram story, and she showed that two guys were already camping out a day before. I was like, yeah, I think you know, a couple of our homies are flying out to the event, and then V says the event's not till tomorrow. I was like, bro, that's insane. Camping out a whole day before the actual drop is insane. I'm still waiting for the tracking to update. Hope they just show up. Loudpack says. Every day at the week of the AirPods for Rafito Radio, man. Yeah, listen, man. Listen, I really do hope a lot of you guys, Bluetile, Moonlight, hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. You know, I know I'm sure a lot of people in here have a lot of you know, questions and comments and stuff like that, which is dope that you guys are able to answer some of them in the chat. That's really, really dope of you guys to even stop by and say what's up. So we had people camping out on 9 p.m. the night before, Tony says. Or moon dust, my bad. Moonlight, moon dust. So sorry. Moon dust. My bad. It has a little pop to it. Moonlight, moon dust, my bad. Friday night panel streams. I don't know, if the thing is, it's tough for me to do streams at night though. That's the thing, because you know, my kids and stuff like that, and the wifey. On Cloud beats first quarter expectations, sees double digits growth in China as Nike lags. Kids don't wear SBs, Zach says. Well, the thing is, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I get it. Like, the SB hype is not the same as it used to, but like, people are still buying all the collabs and stuff like that. People still love the collabs. Like, they really genuinely do. Did any other skate shops get these? Dude, I can never hit my skate shops, bro. I told you guys this. I signed up for the homie Frank the Tank. Couldn't hit, bro. I've signed up at my skate shop like 4 or 5 drops already, and I can't hit not one. Not even in my size. Not even in my size, bro. I signed up all the raffles, bro. I've bought stuff from the stores, but I just never hit on the raffles, man. It's just sometimes some of these skate shops don't really get many stock or much stock. Like, I was not expecting a dub on this on the SBs at my local skate shop, because I knew how limited it was probably gonna be. Because I even asked them, I was like, "Is this shoe pretty limited?" And they said yes. So I was like, you know what? I'm not surprised if I don't hit. Monoraf, where can you see the Moondust box? Wasn't on his Instagram and IG. Couldn't find it on the Bluetile IG and website. If you follow Bluetile, David Bluetile on what's it called? If you follow them on YouTube, he has a whole video review showing the box. Let me show you right here. He has it right here on this special box. I could let me get the link for you. If you want to check it out, you're more than welcome to. We watched it the other day. What's your local shop? Pharmacy. I think they're literally, because I've only been out here in Vegas like a little bit under 2 years. They have 2 pharmacy skate shops out here in Vegas. There's one, I think, downtown, and then there's one out there in Summerlin too. It's downtown Summerlin. So that's because they know you don't skate. Go into your local skate shop wearing some checkered pants. And what are you talking about, Tito? You don't have to wear a certain like outfit. What are you talking about? No one can honestly say they love SB collabs or because they're trying to flip them, Zach says. Not necessarily, because a lot of the SBs don't really go for much, bro. They don't really go for much. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really. No, let's see. My skate shops is Cleveland had like 13 pairs. Yeah, because I think the last one before that, what I went for was, I think I signed up for the Deshaun Jordans, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. I've gone for a couple of them. Excuse me. Go ahead and tell them who you are. They got you for, I'm sure. No, I'm not gonna go in there and tell them, hey, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Like, I'm not gonna say all that, bro. What the heck? I'm not gonna say all that, bro. that's no. I'm not gonna do all that, brother. Nah, I'm good, bro. Yeah, like if you look at these stock numbers, this was the stock this morning. So, but yeah, there you go. Shouts to Dave, man. For real. Glad that you were able to pop in here, for real. I don't know, what did Rami share the stream? Because David was I don't even know when you popped in here. I just seen your name. But people are saying that like you were in the chat the entire time, but I didn't see. He's like, no, I'm not gonna do all that, bro. No, I don't do all that. But no, for real, congratulations, David. Hopefully, you get another collab, man. For real. The way the rollout went with this one, the way the rollout went on this one, I really do hope that you get another SB, man, because this was a really, really good drop. I was really surprised, honestly, the way that people, you know, kind of like went on this drop. People actually really genuinely enjoyed this drop, and you know, that was really, really dope. Munda says, I took an L this morning on Sneakers app. Hey, man, listen, sometimes it'll be like that, bro. Sometimes it'll be like that. For real, for real. No, but for real, I really do hope that you get your next collab, man. Honestly, that was really, really dope. The rollout, everything with the pop-up. I don't know, maybe one day we'll meet one day, bro. So yeah, I'll reach out as well, David. I'll reach out to you on Instagram, you and Moondust. I'll reach out and whatnot. We'll figure out how we could get you guys on the stream and see how it could fit your guys' schedule. So Moondust got that famous L's. Facts, bro. Sneakers app loves Moondust. But yeah, dude, shouts to everyone that, you know, put out nice comments for Moondust and Bluetile, Dave. Those are the guys behind the scene, and Dave is the guy that, you know, obviously was part of this collab, and Moondust is the and all you guys know, remember Moondust, because I met Moondust at SneakerCon LA. He's the special box guy. Now you guys know. Moondust is the special box guy. But no, he took a huge part of this drop, and yeah, Moondust is good people, bro. So you guys are the best. Thanks for the love. Yeah, facts, bro. Make sure you guys run it up. I'm gonna end the stream here, though. I gotta end the stream here. I gotta get my kiddos ready for the for school. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. All right, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. All right, appreciate Dave and Moondust stopping by, saying what's up, and whatnot, man. So hopefully you guys could take another the next dub on the next drop. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. All right, hit that like button on the way out. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Run it up for the one time. Okay, run it up. Congratulations to all the W's. If you guys didn't manage to hit on the sneaker, man, we're on to the next one, right? We're on to the next sneaker. And we'll see what happens. All right. But you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Hit that like button, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys follow me on Instagram at Rafi Collects. Instagram, Twitter, and all that fun stuff. And then we'll see you guys on the next show, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All my guys that came in for here. We have the the mind slides coming up soon. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. Love y'all. I'm out ya. Peace.
There's no denying what we want.